Welcome to the CIAC Esports Championships hosted by Quinnipiac University. I'm Justin Taddeo, and I'll be with you for today's Rocket League Championships match between Putnam Science Academy and Hall High School. And we're already underway, following along. But the Mustangs from Putnam Science are the top seed. They're undefeated so far this season. And already Kofer with a goal. We're only 22 seconds in, and he's starting off with Wolfie setting him up with the dunk, with the read off the back wall, passing mid, and it's in the net that fast. I'm hoping to see that Hall Rocket Titans can turn it into more of a passing game, a slower paced game, because that's what they've been practicing. They've been practicing their team chemistry, trying to take it one possession at a time, take their shots, and they know who they're playing. They've scouted this team. They know Kofer is going to be the shot-heavy player. They know he's mechanical, and they're going to try and pressure him out. But he's already up, and he's already got 2 goals 40 seconds into the match. The format for today is a best of 7 games. The first team to win 4 rounds will be declared the CT state champion. And here's a look at the 2 teams. So we already saw Kofer with 2 goals already. His teammate Wolfie and Minnie, and their sub, who was sadly sick today, he couldn't make it to Quinnipiac, is Torrental. And Kofer looking to pass the ball mid again. It's looking that the pace that they are setting right now, the tempo is just perfect for them. They aren't slowing down at all. The kickoff is putting themselves in perfect position to just keep on raining these shots. And I'm hoping to see that Jonio, Shalicio, and Soupy can really start clicking together here, but it looks like these first kickoffs, these first touches are what is setting them up for success. They just seem to really succeed at setting themselves up with the pristine passing. Kofer is looking to set himself up again. Oh, that's a great save, but can they get the clear? No, Wolfie. They finish again, 4-0 in 1 minute with 4 minutes remaining. We're only a minute into the game, and the tempo they're setting is just so fast, it's so quick, and they're not really having to take time to take these shots. They can just rush in and go as they please. They really need to defend the midfield as best they can, because once it's getting to their half, they're not covering the net, but I have faith that they'll pick up the pace here. Ooh, a self bump. Jonio, oh, it's another whiff. Kofer resetting, though. He doesn't like the shot at hand. Wolfie, back mid. 1 touch. 2. He has 3. Ground pitch. Shut down. Back to Mini. Mini, mid. Looking for a pass. Shut down again. I like this so far. They're slowing them down. The tempo's there. Kofer's up. No one's up with him, though. Okay, Jonio plays the wall beautifully. Mini, is he going for the double? Just off. Hopefully we can see a counterattack. No. Played to the corner. The clear goes out. It looks like they'll finally have some offensive pressure here if they can just play their cards right. It's going, and cleared again. Perfect defense here by Hall. I really like how they're changing their tempo right now. They're really pushing forward. They got a shot on goal. That's good. They're starting the pressure. The pressure will build up, and they can't save them all. Hopefully. Kofer going for unique flicks right now. It's kind of styling, but we don't want to see too flashy because teams can capitalize on that. Ooh, wide open net. Slow to rotate. Getting boost is Jonio, and he's just not there in the net at the moment. But that's okay. 5-0. It's only game 1. They do need 4 to send them home. They do need 4 wins to win the championship. So 1 game is not bad, and there's still time on the clock. If they can score 5 goals in 2.5 minutes, I don't see why Hall can't do the same. But I will say that the Mustangs, they have not lost a game this season. They have been looking really strong. They have 2 championships under their belts this year alone, looking to bring in a 3rd, and it's really off to a good start for them. Ooh, Mini looking for the ground pinch, back pass. That's okay. Passing mid. Playing off the corner, Kofer looking for the double redirect. That's a good pass mid. Wolfie up. No one's up with him. See, that's another great shot by Kofer. What I'm looking for out of Hall is to up the tempo, up the pace, and they need to get up early and contest these shots. I think once they create pressure to rush the shot, then maybe they'll start missing. It'll create easier save opportunities, and they won't just find themselves having to pray that they hit it toward them. Okay, they go for the fake kickoff. It really again, these kickoffs, they're just setting themselves up to up the tempo. Good demo there on Jonio to keep the pressure alive. Mini looking for the shot, the spiral, no. It was a good air roll though. I like what he was thinking. He was looking for the dunk. Kofor, see, Jonio was playing the back wall this time. I like that, but I really need to see Soupy going up here earlier in these possessions. It's 7-0, minute 44 left, and Jonio seems like the only one up at this moment, and Soupy is playing for the block. But they do have a chance in these future games to really pick up the pace. I think they'll just learn from these first games, this first, hopefully not too bad of a loss. I really don't see them choking the lead right here. A good demo, but no one's there to score it again. It's mid, another demo. He spawned killing Jonio. They might have done some scouting themselves. I've heard that Jonio is the player to watch here. He's their freestyler, and that he likes to go for those aerial touches, but he's not really getting those opportunities. There's just too much pressure. Kofor is chasing him around the map, looking for these demos, trying to shut him down, when I really need to see the same thing. I really need to see the same thing out of the opposing team on Kofor, because he's putting in so much pressure. We have another shot by Wolfie. It's shut down. The defense is standing tall. We like to see that out of the Titans. Here comes Jonio. Can he get the flip reset? No, but there's still pressure. I need to see Soupy come in for the side hit. Maybe he can get it. Oh no, Wolfie is already up. Mini's on the fast break. Is Kofor going to be there to clean it up? Nope. They leave it open. Mini with the shot. Wide again, but the pressure is still there. 30 seconds remaining. It's 7-0. And I'm really seeing a progression though, because it's been a long time since I've seen a goal put in by Putnam. And Wolfie with another one, 8-0. The undefeated team showing their dominance in this game, coming out strong, proving why they're here. But I have seen improvement out of Hall here. They really are standing tall later in this game than they did in the beginning, because you have to remember there were 3 goals up within a minute, and now to slow that down to 8 goals total in the entire game, that means their defense is getting stronger here. Hoping they learn to get up early and pressure these aerials, because if you just give them time, give them space, it's going to create too much pressure and you're going to run out of boost. They're going to starve you, and that's their game plan right now. And now we're seeing Kofor adjust his playstyle a little bit too. He's going for demos, he's going for bumps, he wants to see his teammates succeed, he wants to give them a chance to get their goals too. And Mustangs take the first game. They need 3 more to close it out. They look super strong there. And I'm really hoping to see a little more aggression out of Hall. It's really good that they started to slow down the defense, but I need to see Soupy and Chalicio. I need to see them challenge these aerials, get up in the air, and put some pressure on these solo plays. They need to take advantage of their team chemistry, pass the ball, move the ball around, and I think they'll see some shots fall if they do this. If they play too slow, then and they don't challenge the aerial, don't make them rush the shots, the other team will take the shots that they want. And I'm really liking the kickoffs. The Musty by Wolfie, hello? I didn't know he could do that, but here he is making plays. He wants it on the highlight reel. He wants to know that everyone watching the stream, he can do that. He's mechanical too. It's just not Kofor that's this whole team. He can score, he can put it in the net. And another kickoff going on right now. Let's see. The speed flip is really coming into advantage here for Kofor. And reading off the back wall, perfect for Jonio. Over to Soupy. Soupy leaves it for him. He's low on boost here though. Can he get much done? Okay, the save comes in, but it's still on the right half. Kofor going for a flick over to Mini. Nope. Oh! Dang. It's an own goal there. They double commit. They run into each other, and it's very unfortunate that the ball goes top 90 in that situation. It's 2-0, 30 seconds in, and I'd like to take a moment to talk about the coach of Hall, Chris Prentice, who has been with them this whole season, really trying to encourage them to play together as a team. Don't go for these solo plays. Play together like you're friends. Take the time outside of designated practice time to have fun and enjoy the game. While on the other hand, you have Putnam's coach, Aaron Jones. He's very confident in his team. He really believes that they have what it takes to bring home another championship here. Kofor. Can he do the solo play? No. Over to Wolfie. Wolfie back mid. Jonio with the clear. They were creating pressure again. Soupy in the corner wall. Mini back corner. And the boost supply is looking low, but Jonio is trying to stall it out so his teammate can get boost. Soupy getting demoed there. Very unfortunate because he had boost, but Shalicio faking there, hopefully. A slight miss off the back wall. No read. And unfortunate, but Wolfie scores again. Is it unfortunate for Putnam though? No, they're just showing their dominance. They're showing that they can keep this pace. They're showing that they excel at the game of Rocket League. And I really like that Kofor is opening up the opportunity for his teammates now. This way, he's not ball hogging. He's not going for solo plays. He's demoing Jonio, which is perfect for the pace. Another demo here from Wolfie on Shalicio. Wolfie mid. Over to Jonio. Jonio off the corner. Shalicio has boost. He's playing the ceiling. Okay, they double commit there, but so far they can't be punished. They're stalling out, waiting for boost. I'm pretty sure Putnam should be low on boost here because of the double commit, but they do pick up a couple of pads there. Soupy playing really far back right now. Double demo comes through. Shots wide. Unfortunate. That was their opportunity, but they'll take advantage of another one if given. You can't keep giving those opportunities, otherwise the ball will fall in the back of the net. Over to the corner. Mini reads this perfectly though. Re-centers. Soupy needs to be up for this. Squeeze Kofor for the missed opportunity there. Wolfie keeping the pressure up in the corner. Shalicio going for the clear. Soupy off the ceiling. And the pressure is up. Pass over. Wolfie with the clear again. It's really hard right now for Hall University to keep it on their attack. The offense that they are putting on gets cleared rather quickly. They don't keep the pressure up. I feel as though these games are gonna go fast. The Mustangs are gonna get the 1 to 2 saves on the shots that they're getting, and if they get more shots, it's harder to save them all. Okay, it's mid. Good block by Jonio. I love the defensive pressure he's putting on. He's really trying to play the back wall as best he can because he knows this team loves to go for the areas, loves to go for the redirects, the musties, the flip resets. And here comes Wolfie going for the air dribble. Jonio read it beautifully. He knows they want these solo plays. He knows that's what they're going for, but when he goes up and he stops the first shot, it's really on Soupy and Shalicio to utilize their boost to do the same. Shalicio with a not so great touch, but Soupy's there to clear it. That's great. The ball is no longer on their half. Shalicio demoed again. Kofor is looking a lot like Calm right now with the amount of demos he's going on with. An RLCS player, and that's just in the back of their net. Unfortunate again for Hall University, but Putnam is just putting on a clinic. They are scoring often, they are scoring fast, and they are doing it successfully. It's just an offensive bombardment right now. Not much defense needing to be played, but I'm hoping that Hall can really change the tempo here. Okay, they win the kickoff off the fake, but Wolfie looks like he's going for another solo play. Soupy is up. That's what I need out of Soupy right there. He needs to create that front pressure so that Jonio can make the play afterwards, or someone else like Shalicio can take advantage of the forced rush hit out of the aerial dribbles, because when you give them time to get it up in the air, you almost have to pre-jump or pray that they hit the ball in your direction when you're in net. You can't give them that kind of time and space. Shalicio lobs it up. Soupy's there. Mini with the beat. It's mid again. Oh, the demo comes. Kofor is really out here for Jonio's head. I wonder what they can do with all these demos on the field. It's really making it hard to play defense right now. The tempo has been set. They're playing demo heavy, which I didn't really predict going into the series, and Mini with a really nice double right there. 44 seconds remaining, 5-0. It's looking like game number 2 is heading towards the Mustangs. That's another kickoff goal. I really love the variety of kickoffs coming out of Putnam. They mix it up. They go for fakes. They go for the Mexican kickoff. They go for the back walls. They say, I'm going right, pinch it in my direction, and I'll make a play. And I really enjoy the teamwork in that aspect. And they're giving each other room to make solo plays. because going into this game, I was told Kofor is an SSL, great at making solo plays, and right now he's not being a selfish player. He's giving Wolfie the time and space to make his own plays, to score his own goals. Mini is being great in rotation. I haven't seen... Oh, the flip reset out of Mini, but it's read perfectly by Jonio. He seems to be the first person that has to jump for every shot, and I really love his ability to read these shots. But I really think he should be the second person going. You need Supi and Shalicio to go first, rush the shot, and hopefully Jonio can make a play on the counterattack. But he runs out of boost most of the time when he has to make these first clears and these first saves. The game is over there. That's game 2 in the books. 6-0 for the Mustangs. And Paul, I really love that you're improving your defense, that you're slowing them down. They had 8-0 the first game, down to 6-0 this game. Improvements are being made, and I still do want to see that someone other than Jonio goes for that first touch, because I see him wanting to make these solo plays, but he's running out of boost. He can't go for the save and then continue for the counterattack. Supi and Shalicio then have to go for these opportunities. They have to take advantage of when Jonio shuts them down, he gets the clear, he makes the challenge, and they need to lead these charges on the counterattacks. Otherwise, I really think they should switch around the rotations. Sorry about that one, I accidentally joined the lobby. And now we're hopping into game number 3. And there seems to be a little bit of a stall as Kofor joins back the match. And we're headed underway in a little bit here. And I want to take more time to talk about the practice Hall has put in and the upsets they had to make to get here. They came in as the 6th seed, making it all the way to the finals. And they really took the time to develop their playstyle of working together and trying to use individual team chemistry as a way to win games. Kofor, I've noticed, has switched up cars here. I don't know if that's because he wanted to change the hitbox of the car. Maybe it's better for going for different types of plays. And it appears he may have switched cars mid-game. He didn't like the feel, unless I missaw that. Mini and Wolfie are trying to make a duo play here while Kofor sits in the back line. He wants to give his teammates the limelight here. He's giving them space. He wants to play the defense. And the rotations are looking good right now for Hall. They're playing really passive, taking advantage of the time they're given. Jonio, ooh, they double commit there. It's a 2-on-1 fast break. What will Wolfie do? It looks like they're going to go for the bump. Shalicio shuts it down, read it perfectly, knew what he was going for. He went for the air roll. He wanted to stop. Ooh, good clear by Kofor. He saw the fake coming. He knew he wanted to go low. Gets to the backboard. Wolfie following up on the pressure created by Kofor. And the rotations, they're just not fast enough. They're not as fast as the shots coming in. And again, Jonio has to be the first to go for the defense, and then the rotations behind just need to be a little bit faster. Because I see what the thought process is. I see they're in line. They're doing the circular 3-man rotation, but it's just got to be a little faster. Because the tempo right now from Putnam is so fast, you can't really have these slow rotations. Otherwise, they will take advantage. Kofor going for the air dribble. He's low on boost. Gets the flip reset. Little high. Good pressure, though. Wolfie with the slow touch. And there we go. That's what I was talking about. That's what I want to see. Rush the first shot. Get there early. And force the bad touch. And that way, the save becomes so much easier. But when you give Kofor this time, this space, this boost, he's going to create a lot of pressure. He gets a great 50 there. Plays it in the corner. They're kind of doubling right now, but they must know Supi is low on boost. They can afford to keep up the pressure when they can't jump with them because they're starved, okay? Jonio gets boost. Shalicio guarding mid pretty well right now. Jonio with the air roll. Great 50 out of him. And now Kofor coming from the cross map read. Can he get the double? perfect center over to Wolfie, but he backs up knowing it will be a fast break if he overextends here. And in turn, they get the 2-on-1 pressure. Because he was so patient, because he waited, he's still playing slow. He doesn't like this shot. He wants to take his time, takes it up the wall. Jonio reading these perfectly. He's really rushing these shots out, putting them here. Again, look at that. He's pre-jumping. He's up. He gets the boost again. Soupy playing it corner. Demo on Soupy, but I know Jonio still has his boost there. Quick shot. Good save again by Jonio. He is trying his hardest right now. It's only a 1-goal game. Best game so far I've seen out of Hall. And I love how they're playing a little bit slower. Good power shot by Kofer. It's upper 90. Not much you can do there unless you, again, pressure the early shot. Look, they're waiting for net, and they have to just spread out and pray they hits it in their direction. And it's really hard to get saves like that. They are, again, a good first kickoff scenario. They start with the pressure, starts with a demo. Soupy playing slow here. Jonio, demo on Shalicio again. Wolfie, good pressure, back mid, good clear. Jonio seems to be predicting these shots pretty well right now. Shalicio seems to be standing still. Hopefully everything's okay there. He's back. Maybe his controller disconnected a little bit, but Jonio is still going to try and make this work. They read the underplay. He tries to make the solo play, but it's shut down. It's all 3-on-1. Musty there. Is this gonna be a goal? Yes, it is. Jonio putting 1 on the boards, and that is their first goal of the series, but it's definitely not over in this match because it's 2-1, minute remaining, and I've seen 0-second goals, so 57 seconds is plenty of time to get one. Going into the kickoff again, it's Putnam is usually really good in these scenarios. Good 50 there. Wolfie, low on boost. They commit a lot of boost there. Hopefully they can take advantage of this fast break. Quick shot. Ooh, just wide right. Almost bar down, but now they have to keep up this pressure. This is their chance to really get in this game. 38 seconds remaining. Mini going for a ceiling shot over to Wolfie. I love the pass there. Double commit out of Hall, but that's okay as long as Jonio gets this clear. Ooh, good shot. Lower 90 this time, and splash. Mini putting it in the back net, being there in the perfect spot. And if he wasn't, you're seeing a double commit there out of Putnam, really going all in on that goal there to try and put this one away. It's great for Mini to be in that situation in the right spot at the right time. This kickoff goals, though, they're just brutal. They're taking advantage of the speed flip and the mechanics and the ability to communicate where they want to put the ball. And that's what creates pressure right from the start. A double demo out of Kofer. Ball's going mid. Time stalling out. They really need a goal right here. They can't let anyone else score. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and it looks like it's going to be 3-0 in the favor of the Mustangs. And they're showing why they're undefeated this season. They really want this 3rd title, and they did not come to play. I'm curious, though, if Kofer will switch around cards again here to try a different hitbox to try and see if he can get any flashier plays in this game 4. Jonio, though, really being the star of his team. When you look at the scoreboard, he is really coming in clutch with these saves, these shots. The defense is there from him, and I really would love to see more pressure from the rest of his team here, but they're playing great. They're rotating. They're putting on the pressure when their opportunity is there, but sometimes when the misses come through, Mustangs are seizing the opportunity on the mistakes of Hall, and they're scoring these goals. And if they can just minimize those mistakes, fix up the rotations, and contest these shots just a little earlier, I think they could take a game here. I think game 4 might be theirs if they make those adjustments. Let's see. Kickoff is going in, and it's another 1 kickoff by the Mustangs. Kofer up already. Quick shot. Off. He dedicates a lot of boost there, but he makes sure his teammate ends up with the ball, and they're stalling it out. Is he going coast to coast? Gets the reset, plays it low, goes for the demo, and it's in. Mini making a great solo play there, takes them coast to coast, and not much can be done when you're back in spawn waiting for the timer to check out, because that demo, it puts Soupy in a position to where he should have been in the same spot, but then you end up double committing trying to get the save, and that's not what you want to do. And when the demo comes out, it's just unfortunate. Mini going for another play. Shut down. Goes to corner. Out of boost here. Wolfie with a quick shot. And it looks like a counterattack might come in here. Chalicio off the wall. And another opportunity where they're just rushing and not trying to make these plays. They're just kind of putting it in the corner. And the Mustangs just keeping up that pressure. Putting them really shutting down the attacks here. The counterattacks aren't really coming in. I really love how they are hitting the ball back to themselves, back on their field, and stalling it out sometimes when they don't like the shot that they're given. They really are being selective in this game compared to other games in the series where they're just taking as many shots as they can or trying to score as often. And this tempo is a little different than what we saw in Game 1, because Game 1 you're seeing 8 goals, and the next game you're seeing several goals as well, and this game is starting off hot as well for them. Look at that amazing read, center to Wolfie, and a great passing play there. 2-0, 3.5 minutes left, and Hall is not out of this yet. They have a serious chance to bring themselves back in. They need to pick up the pace though. Great pass to Wolfie, and another great passing play there. Kofor up for the pass from Wolfie, and it's just teamwork makes the dream work in that scenario. And there just needs to be more rotational pressure. Once they're up, it seems like there's just no stopping them. Okay, good kickoff for Hall this time. Jonio trying to rush the shot, but now it's on Chalicio to make a play. Avoids the demo. Mini's there though. Predicts where he's going to clear it to. Jonio creating that frontline pressure. I love to see that. Ball, ceiling, Jonio over to Soupy. Soupy beat. He just gets beat there, and that's so unfortunate for them. But Mini just making plays out here, taking the shots, and he knows Soupy isn't as fast to make these decisions right now, but I think he'll pick up the pace in the future here. And Mini just taking advantage of cutting off these passing plays that normally Hall executes pretty well. Over to Soupy. Soupy making the save, leaving it up for Jonio. I think they're going for a bump here, but Kofor dodges it and making the solo play off the ceiling pinch. Goes for the dunk. Wolfie making a play now. Huge demo on Kofor. Great save. Do they have boost though? They might be getting starved. I don't know if they can hold this defense unless they get more boost. And Mini steals it again. A complete bandit right now. Demo on Chalicio. Over to Wolfie. And another demo comes out. Kofor has been on a killing spree right now. He's headhunting car after car, hoping that their defense will crack down during the respawn timer. And look, this is another one of those plays where they don't like the shot they're being given. They're bringing it back to their back wall, getting boost, setting up passing plays. And that's what I want to see, actually. So you see how he takes that pre-jump, he creates pressure, forces a rush shot, and it's better defense there. Although they score, it is a harder shot and a harder play that they had to make there. And if they can force worse possessions and then start rotating just a little faster, I think that'd be great improvements for future games. But this one is looking like another dominant performance from the Mustangs. 5-0. Ooh, a good block by Chalicio there. Jonio pressuring Wolfie. Soupy trying to make a play on the ball. He doesn't like the clear. I think he was a little bit afraid to clear it into an opposing car. Good stop right there with Jonio, but the net looks a little open, and good defense by Hall right now. They're standing tall. They don't want this game to be a blowout. They want to stay in it. They're in it to win it, and they didn't come this far to not try. They're fighting for the title here. And another demo comes out, but Wolfie making a solo play, Soupy in an awkward position, and it's just another goal here for putting up 6-0, a minute 20 remaining, 3-0 in the series, best of 7, and I think they're pretty happy with the scenario they put themselves in right now. I don't really see any sort of distrust amongst their team chemistry. They seem to really get along, really get these plays going, and when they're hot, they just can't stop. The barrage of shots is just too much for them to handle. Their pressure, I would wish I could see the percentage of time that the ball has been on the, almost the own goal there by Mini. Hopefully they can capitalize here. Hall, maybe an overextension from Soupy. Kofer going for a double tap, shut down by Jonio. Wolfie probably looking for a similar play here. Flip reset into a center, but no one's there on his team. Passes back to Mini. Mini looking for a good pinch here. Off the wall, reset, over to Kofer. Kofer, back wall again. Great save by Soupy. Hopefully we can see a counterattack here. And no one is up. Wolfie just taking advantage of the speed and boost he has to set up Mini for another goal. 7-0 here, 25 seconds remaining. And I just have to say, I believe Putnam has just closed this game out. It's looking pretty impossible right now for Hall, but they really showed what they came to do. They showed that what their strengths are, and now they kind of know what they're playing up against for next season. Maybe they can go back, watch the footage, watch what they did great, and kind of become an expert in that field and take over in their team chemistry, their passing plays, and try to rush some of these more shots, increase the rotations, and I think they'll see great success next year. But for now, it's the Putnam Science roster taking home the CT State Championship in a dominant fashion. 4-0 out of the Mustangs, and you love to see that they complete their triumphant in 3 championships this semester. And Kofer was doing a lot of the dirty work. Mini and Wolfie putting so many shots, and it was complete opposite of what you saw in those early games, where Kofer was doing the shots, and the other teammates were creating the passing plays and were more the role players. They just have 3 players who excel at working together, applying pressure, and keeping the ball in the other team's half. I have to applaud them for being so good at keeping this pressure up. There's not really much Hall could have done, and they came to play.